let's talk about before we get into the Japan and the for like I wanna know you also did like with the OKC
Yeah,
and like did you get to work with and work out with the guys that are on the team
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
um
Carmelo Anthony was there when I was there. Russell Westbrook,
and so were those
Paul
guys your
George.
idols before or like who was it
Not really. No,
strange
I
seeing those
was
guys?
not really for me. It was
No.
just again, it was just this is my next step in the journey. This is where I'm at. Like
Okay.
I belong here. I'm
Yeah.
here right now.
Hmm.
If I didn't belong here, I wouldn't be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
My idol growing up would be Kobe for
Yeah.
basketball wise.
Mhm.
Kobe and Shaq. Just that Lakers, that duo was really cool. But when I was there playing with these guys, they're just to me they're another guy. They're another guy I'm
Yeah.
playing against. They're another guy I'm playing with.
Hmm.
Doesn't matter if they're a bench player, future Hall of Famer, which a few of them are. It's just like it is what it is. We're
Yeah.
here.
Wow.
That's nice.
Did they have like a different competitive edge to them? Or like even like something like, like you can tell when a player is like meant to do this. Like,
Yeah.
like did they have that like
Well, you can see it, like even
yeah.
some of the players that we've played against in our league, right? You can just see the competitiveness and
Yeah.
how they're just like at that high level consistently, right?
Right.
Like you see a guy like Russ, and he's just like 8 out of 10 the whole time, whereas other guys will be going 6 to 9 to
Mhm.
7, right? Like he's just like going that speed, that
Yeah.
fluidity the entire time. And you can tell because you can see it, and you're like, wow, this guy's holding up this pace for the entire practice, the entire 40 minutes, the entire 48, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you think you could work your way up to that consistent, or is it something that like, for example, let's take for like Hussein Bolt. That's the first one that
Mm-hmm.
comes to mind. Like, that's just like a natural gift, I feel like. But he also works his ass off,
100%.
right?
It's
So it's
a
like,
part of it.
where is that talent and work ethic? Like, do you think like talent works? You know that quote, like,
Yeah.
if talent doesn't work hard, then they're not the best or whatever the version.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So where do you think that level is?
Um, it's different for everyone, right?
Yeah.
Like for me, I always rebounded, did that part of my game at the high level, but I focus on remembering plays all the time, being in the
Yeah.
right spot, making shots, right? Like it's up and down. It's tough, right? So,
Mhm.
um, yeah, it's I don't know. It's tough. It's part of the game. It's why you
Yeah.
love it. It's what you strive to do. It's what you strive to be the best of, and it's what you focus on working at every day is bringing yourself to that higher level, 1% better every day, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, if everyone could do it, everyone would be doing it,
Everyone
but
would be doing
you
it.
can't, right? It's tough. It's hard, and everybody's trying to get to the same goal to be as good as they can.
Yeah.
That's so interesting seeing like the other side of the basketball world because a lot of times watch the NBA,
You just
watch
go sit
playoffs.
down and watch a game. That's
Yeah,
it.
like you just see the players perform. Like you have your idols like LeBron James, and just like
Hmm.
these guys are killing. But there's a completely different side, which
Yeah, like LeBron, if he was as talented as he is, but like he's 37 and he's still playing at the level he was playing at when he was 20. Why do you think that is? Well, it's not because he's just LeBron James, a crazy gifted freak athlete. There's thousands of people like that around the world
Yeah.
that are like crazy, like body built, muscle, like. But he spends, I think, like 1.5,
million.
2 million
Yeah.
a year on his
His body.
health, his
Yeah.
recovery, his body, like
Mhm.
PRP injections, personal stretching guy, massages, this and that. If he's not walking right and his gait's wrong, there's somebody who will come in like massages, like loosen him up in the right way so he's like walking
Yeah.
properly, right? Like
Mhm.
it's because of what he does and how he takes care of himself that has allowed him to stay at that maintain that high level